Because, I have been, Milords, the custody certificate is at page 2941. Actual imprisonment, Milords, as per certificate is 11 years, 7 months, 22 days. As on today, 11 months.
7 months.
11 years. What's the name of the petitioner is Prakash Ganpat Kadam.
Prakash Ganpat Kadam.
Yes.
All right. Kadams are either on the side of on the Katgara or also on the prosecution side. Kadam.
That's a very common name in Maharashtra. Kadams.
All right. So we are done with the bail matters.
Yes, please.
The names of the individual counsel be kindly swiftly given.
Item number counsel.
Yes.
I'm appearing in this matter, Mullahs. Your Lordships will remember, Your Lordships passed an order on the 9th of August 2024. This relates to, Mullahs, the prior approval concept in Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act, which came into force in July 2018. And there was a difference of opinion between Justice Bose and Justice Bela Trivedi. Now, Mullahs, that several matters are tagged on to the main matter. And Mullahs, some kind of an order needs to be passed to ensure, Mullahs, that there is no... Either Your Lordships takes it up finally.
No, that will have to be taken, but not. See.
To that extent it has been.
Sorry?
The extent it was asked, Lords, that has been fine.
Which is the lead matter in this set of cases?
Judge Chandrababu.
Naidu's matter, Mullahs. Chandrababu Naidu's matter, Mullahs.
Where is that pending?
That is 2024 SEC Online, Supreme Court 47.
Civil.
Yes.
That is already decided.
No, Mullahs. That is to be decided by 3 honorable judges now, Mullahs.
Right. So therefore, the 3 honorable judges, is it posted before 3 honorable judges is what we are asking?
That's right, Mullahs. That's the only way to take it forward, except, Mullahs, that I should not be prejudiced in the meantime.
What the 3 judges, any information available on the 3 judges?
No, in fact, this is...
No, Mullahs. We don't have any information as to when the 3 judges will be constituted. But, Mullahs, we can mention it, Mullahs, to the Chief Justice. But in the meantime, we should be protected, that's all, Mullahs.
The connected matter.
Not be stayed.
No, in our case, it's not there. But in one of the cases, I'm saying the connected matter.
Staying investigation would be not prima facie, that doesn't appeal to.
Here in this case, charge sheet has also been filed, my lord. The cognizance has been.
That's true, but the point is that the matter is still at large. The very issue of 17A is at large. You're right, but that should not prejudice us.
charge sheet is filed, etc.
Charge sheet is filed.
Yes, yes, charge sheet is filed.
What is the schedule of trial, etc.?
No, it is not been commenced because the charges are yet to be framed.
Charges are to be framed.
So you
At that stage, my lords,
come to that stage, and then at that stage, if Mr. Sibal's client he wants to seek relief from us, he can come back.
Yes, my lords, your lordships may give us that liberty, my lords, yes.
Mr.
In fact, we'll actually just see this order of the coordinate bench. With one of the connected matters, they have passed this.
What was said? You don't hand it over. Tell us what was said.
It was one of the connected matter of Pondicherry University, where the section 17A, the sanction was not given in the 4 months as sought by the investigating agency, and it was passed subsequently. The High Court said you continue with the investigation, register the FIR of CBI. But this honorable court said no. Section 17A track the matter with the Nara case, and
Are we appearing in item 35? Are we appearing?
35(1).
Correct. So the order that we are intending, we are not staying investigation.
I'm just bringing to the lordship notice because in our case, investigation is complete. The PC charges are questioned before your lordship whether it to be framed or not to be framed.
No, correct.
That is all. And the next date in the trial court is fixed for the 8th of November.
Very well. Is submitted by Mr.
Raja Thakre.
Thakre, Donald Eastern Solicitor General India, that charge sheet, वहाँ पे जहाँ पे Mr. Kapil Sibal and senior counsel, that charge sheet in this case, but the charges are
Charges are yet to
have not been framed. Stop.
Yes, my lords.
Counsel.
And the charge applications are also pending in lordship. What are
We are
the
not in item 35.
35(2).
Leave it.
We are not in item 35.
Yes, lordship.
We are dictating the order in item 35. Do you have any interest in item 35?
Yes, lordship, this is a common judgment because I'm also in the SLP where the common judgment has.
Facts are different from yours.
No. The same FIR.
My lords, kindly just dictate the order in 35. I don't know why my learned friends are interfering at this stage. my
I'm
lords.
sorry.
The charges yet to be framed. Stop. In these circumstances, although the issue arising out of the judgment is pressed home by Mr. Sibal.
2024 SEC Online, Supreme Court 47.
Here of the rule that necessary here of the rule that since the matter is to be considered by 3 judges bench, the issue arising and the legal issue is to be considered by 3 judges bench, decision if any of the bench should be awaited. That in the meantime, if the prosecution arrange for framing of, if charges are framed, the petitioner is at liberty to move this court for appropriate order.
Lordship.
Deeply appreciate.
Now,
Second case also.
same order is
Same,
being passed.
yep,
The
yes.
one, why did you keep disturbing the court when the
I'm
court is
sorry,
dictating?
I'm sorry, on the factual aspect, it was with regard to the charges, the application for the discharge is also being there.
We know that we have to be patient, but then don't test our patience so much.
No, I'm sorry, I lost my little patience. Sorry. Right, Lord.
Yes.
My lord, in this matter, I am appearing for the petitioner.
No, that's okay. We
My lords-
wanted the notice to be, the
My lords,
parents to be informed.
the child is here. I interacted with him. He's here with his elder sister and mother. We did a little inquiry, my lords. So the child is studying in a government school, my lords, in the same school that he was. He went, would your lordships like to, my lords, interact?
But tell us first.
So, my lords, so he was studying, this order was passed in 2016. My lords have already seen the last order, my lords. Last order of your lordships, kindly have a look at it once, 13th
Well,
February 24.
Yes.
Matter pertains to admission of a student in the petitioner school under the EWS category, while the learned.
Suppose the school is what they have considered.
Yes, Manoj.
Then we
Then
say,
peculiarly, the concerned minor student, Priyanshu, who should have been party in the proceedings, is not arraigned. It is also clear that the student, notwithstanding the multiple orders passed by the High Court, has not had the benefit of education that he was entitled by law in the petitioner school. Then, my lords, we requested that student ought to be compensated appropriately for disservice done to him by the school authorities who have failed to implement the admission orders passed in favor of the student by High Court. My lords, we also, your lordships permitted us to secure the present address of the child so that.
So you have contacted the child.
Yes,
and
so
he's
my lords,
not-
there was no need for him
All
to
right.
have a separate counsel.
Right.
He's here.
No,
with
my
his
lord.
mother and-
Fine.
He is a current, he's 13 years of age, my lords. He's studying in class 10 in this government school. He's comfortable there. The teacher has also come, my lords, of the school.
All right.
And his otherwise, because he's in a growing age, so his leg, he has a prosthetic leg,
Yes.
which needs to be changed every year, which also my lords, the state resources are taken care of.
Okay.
So he's doing all
Now, my
right.
lord, with my lord's permission,
But my
if
lords,
you lo-
I do want
Sorry.
to, my lords, noting what your lordships have noted, my lords, because the original order of the MACT court was of 2016. That is annexure P1, my lords, where in the accident, the child had lost his father and his left leg had to be amputated. So in that peculiar circumstances, the direction was there for the child to be admitted in the school.
Yes.
And my lords have already noted in the last order, the learned single judge also, in the division bench also, my lords, the school was directed.
Yes.
When they came before your lordships, my lords, on the first date, on 31st March 2017, your lordships issued notice but rejected stay. Your lordships specifically said no stay.
Yes.
So, my lords, for the school to now come and say that nothing can be done, he never turned up. And the child and his mother says that they went several times, but they were not accommodated, but he's continued his education.
Correct.
My lords, the mother earns small living in a.
now, my lord, with my lord's permission, my lord, ये बंद हो रहा है क्या? Now, my lord, with my lord's permission, may I just, my lord, sorry,
Counsel, you will have your turn and there's no difficulty. We are not running away.
If you-
apologies.
In the nature of an interim order or is it the final order?
It was a final order, my lord. That is what was challenged by the school in the writ petition, my lords. That order, your lordships will find annexure P11.
What the respondents in this case? In annexure P1,
In annexure P1, the school would not be there, my lords, because this was an MACT case. Motor accident claim, because
agreed.
in the accident,
The doubt I am getting, I may inform you.
yes, my lords,
This could be an incidental or ancillary direction.
I bow down.
There is the primary adjudication by the MACT.
My lords, that is not before your lordships, if your lordships.
No, for us to understand.
Please, my lords. Compensation was awarded for the death of the father
Correct. What about?
and some
boy?
compensation for him also, but it's not on record, so I.
No. Could you get any information from them?
Well, as I asked them, they said we got very small amounts. We had to pay to the lawyers. We had to pay to that's, but they also don't have correct figures. But I can get the record. The assistance also I had was from the school, the education department of the state. So they also didn't have the MACT, but I can, my lords, get it if your lordships wish to see. But please see P11, my lords. They challenged it immediately. The school challenged it immediately before the learned single judge in the writ proceedings, which came to be dismissed on 26th of August 2016 itself. LPA was also dismissed, my lords, next month, 11/12. That's his phone.
Has a teacher also come?
Yes, my lords.
The teacher has come, please
Yes,
come, teacher
yes.
also should come. And Priyanshu के mother भी आई हुई है?
Yes, my lords. Mother and elder sister.
Mother, yes, please come. Mother and आप अभी कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं?
GDI school, Soapnagar.
कौन से क्लास में है?
10th I. 10th I.
10th आई सेक्शन में। और वहाँ पे पढ़ाई अच्छा चल रहा है आपका?
Yes.
हाँ? आपके क्लास टीचर के नाम क्या है?
Lokinder Pal Singh.
वो क्या पढ़ाते हैं?
PMC.
PMC मीनिंग
शुक्रिया।
टेक्निकल ड्राइंग। अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। ये आप स्कूल में क्या आपको एक्टिविटी क्या है? स्कूल के अंदर क्या करते हैं आप लोग पढ़ाई के सिवा, और क्या है?
पढ़ाई के वहाँ भी बहुत कुछ है।
हाँ?
चीजें होता है।
आप स्कूल के शिक्षक हैं, क्या है शुभ नाम आपका?
यार भाग्य इसका कहीं गड़बड़ न हो जाए।
He paints very well, my lords, this child, I am told.
हाँ, he paints very well.
Very well, my
आप
lords.
पेंटिंग करते हैं?
Yes.
अच्छा, बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी नाइस। आप बताइए स्कूल में कैसा है लड़का का, प्रियांशु का परफॉर्मेंस? ये साइंस पढ़ते हैं। स्कूल का नाम क्या है आप लोग का? कहाँ पे? Okay, now, yes, Mr.
Please, Lord, your lordship may just turn to page 56, the judgment of the Honorable Single Judge, Lord.
The mother should be given a seat, please.
Right, Lord? Page 56 of the judgment of the Honorable Single Judge. No, my lord. Paragraph 38. The correct position is, since the petitioner's school did not grant Master Priyanshu admission, the respondent number 2, as an interim measure, he was admitted in class 1 in the local municipal school. Master Priyanshu informed the field officer and co-counsel for the respondent number 2 DOE that he enjoys the attending classes in grade 1 and is comfortable with the fellow student and what was being taught. But this was during the pendency of the writ petition. During the pendency of the writ petition, he was given admission. So the issue was, my lord, that we have already admitted 25% EWS candidate. Your lordship may read further. This court is of the view that as Master Priyanshu had not left any formal education, class 1, which is the first or the formal education, is an ideal class 1 for him to begin his education. This view is also in consonance with the report filed by the field officer and the counsel for the respondent. And then your lordship may see page 40, paragraph 44. Consequently, though this court is of the opinion that the impugned order have been passed by the presiding officer MSCT with intent to do substantial justice and to give the victim motor accident real cessor, yet they are without jurisdiction. They are set aside. However, as a Master Priyanshu belong to both EWS and DG, as well as a person with the disability category and a seat under EWS category is available, is one of the better educational institution in the immediate childhood. This court is Article 226, jurisdiction, and in accordance with 12C of the RTE Act 2009, adopt the impugned order and dispose of the present date petition and pending application by directing the petitioner school to grant admission in class 1. So, my lord, there were two issues. My lord, A, when the admission has already been granted to the Master Priyanshu, my lord, whether there was any direction needed, my lord, to issue yet another direction to the school. And my lord, the second issue was, if your lordship may see, page 65. That is, my lord, the order of the division bench, paragraph 11. This is, my lord, even assuming the plea of the appellant that 25% seat under the EWS category was already filled up is correct. In our considered opinion, the same cannot be a ground to interfere with the direction of the learned single judge. According to us, 25% admission to the children belonging to EWS under the RT Act cannot be held to be the upper limit. It appears to us that the intendment of the Act is to provide admission to the children belonging to the weaker section in all schools to the extent of at least 25%. Therefore, contention that there can be no direction to admit Master Priyanshu says the same would result in exceeding the limit of 25% is misconceived and untenable. In fact, my lord, I had two submissions. A, my lord, Master Priyanshu was given admission in the corporation school even during the pendency of the first petition. There is no doubt because it has been recorded there also. So, my lord, I had two submissions. A, whether are we supposed to grant more than 25% EWS candidate in the school? Because 25% we have already given. We are giving it regularly. And my lord, this issue was that once the admission has been granted, where was the idea, my lord, to direct the school to again grant it? All right, we said, all right, you come and join us. But that is not the issue. The school is not at fault, my lord, at that juncture. The admission was granted at day one.
All right.
So far as the child is concerned.
We have heard you with some patience.
Please, my lord. Grateful, my lord.
The division bench clearly said that school is obliged to admit him, even if has exceeded 25% of the quota.
Yes. Yes.
You have come to this court. When you have come to this court, the court has, while issuing notice, categorically said that we are not passing any.
Yes. Absolutely.
So therefore, this 25% quota exceeding, etc., is not at all impressing us.
Absolutely, Lord. That is, Lord, the issue before.
Now, Mr. Sinha, please tell us in what manner, because the student is comfortable in another school, in what manner you would like to help the child. Please tell us that.
Lord, he has been admitted day one. Your Lordship will see. Lord, when he was.
You want us,
kindly
on your conduct, we will do that. But we are asking you, without any adversarial situation.
My respectful.
In an adversarial situation, how would you like to help the child?
Lord, if he wishes to come and join the school, he is welcome. There is no point. Lord, day one, your Lordship will see. Lord, sometime.
Suppose you have understood what we have said.
Please, my lord. I have.
A child to come and join you now is absolutely not at all a practical thing.
My lord, this was day one, the position was like this. My respectful, your Lordship may appreciate my very respectful submission before your Lordship.
Now we are telling you, don't repeat anything that you have said.
Lord, then, my lord, I leave it to my lords, my lord, the way your Lordship says, because my challenge was.
We are asking you
not
in what manner you would like to come to the aid of this child. That is what we are asking you. If you are not offering us any assistance on that score, we'll think what is reasonable and we'll pass orders.
My lord, I have to have the instructions, my lord, because I cannot say anything right now.
You have not asked for that. You have not asked for time for that.
I'm sorry, my lord.
You have not asked for anything to that effect that I have to obtain instructions, etc. You have not said anything to that effect.
Lord, my difficulty is, my lord, that there was, I mean, since I have repeatedly
Land council,
submitting,
circumstance,
yes,
land council, please here. The
please, please.
circumstances are not too complicated, warranting either repetitive narration or presentation of same circumstances in a different syntax. It's as simple as this. Please tell me the first and foremost thing. What is the procedure you are following insofar as EWS students is concerned?
Yes, Lord. Presently, the Directorate of Education give us, it has been narrated in the petition also. The Directorate of Education gives us the name of the student and we admit them. It is only the matter, Lord, where it was above 25%. So, Lord, kindly see one thing. It was, Lord, kindly see the judgment of the single judge, Honorable Single Judge once again, page 49. My Lord will get it everything. Yes, my Lord. Yes, my Lord.
At least I am facing is,
Yes, my Lord.
I am fully hearing you and following your argument.
Please, my Lord. Please,
I
my
am
Lord.
able to understand whether you are following what I am trying to tell you.
My Lord.
Because
yes.
maybe the audible problem are there.
Yes, my Lord. It appears that there are some. Please, my Lord.
In bits and pieces, the answers are coming.
Please, my Lord.
One of the observations of my learned brother is this.
Yes,
look, we have traveled by nearly 8 years or 9 years, thus far and not beyond.
Yes, my Lord.
He refused to accept the so-called admission given by you, or that one has to presume that this Siddhartha school refused to accommodate a physically challenged boy who is suffering amputation on account of an accident. Instead of going into all these aspects, is there anything from the school perspective to compensate this boy or not is the question. If it is,
I leave it to your Lordship. If my Lord is of the view that we have to compensate him, all right. But my Lord, what I was submitting is that there is no wrong on the school. I will do it, my Lord. Your Lordship, my Lord. If my Lord, ultimately, my Lord, I do not have any objection.
1 second, Ms. Sinha.
Please, my Lord. As you,
yes, first circle is completed. You are saying you are leaving it to the court. Before
Lord, I leave it to the
view. We just wanted to have some input from your claim, from you. Knowing the standard, reputation, how big the school is in Delhi, so on and so forth. Is it one of the big schools in Delhi, Siddhartha?
Siddharth is in Delhi, my Lord, in Shahdara, Delhi. Shahdara, my Lord, cross Jamna area. It's not a big school, my Lord.
You say that since you could not give him admission and you're offering to admit him in class 1, we are taking it with a bit skeptically. So you are now agreeable that you are ready to sort of offer some compensation. And you are also saying that I am not suggesting because I have to obtain instructions. So should we fix up a sum of compensation to be paid to the student so that his studies in the college, in the higher education sector, all that is taken care of?
My Lord, may I respectfully submit, my Lord, if your Lordship may permit me, my Lord. My Lord, prior to the direction is made to us, he was admitted. Prior to the direction made to us by Honorable Single Judge to admit him, he has been admitted.
I have a sneaky feeling that I've heard this submission a little earlier.
My Lord, yes, my Lord, yes. What I'm submitting is that I leave it to my laws, my Lord.
And we have told you not to repeat anything. Yet
then, my Lord, I leave it to my laws, my Lord.
Kindly suggest. We are not talking about, we will not put you down to your suggestion, but please suggest. Otherwise, we'll ask one of the high-earning lawyer to make a suggestion. A high-earning lawyer, mind you. We'll ask a high-earning lawyer.
But, Lord, neither I am a, Lord, yes, my lord, neither I am a higher learning lawyer, nor is the school is high learning, my
We
lord.
do not,
Higher
we do
learning.
not know. We do not know. So therefore, either you make the suggestion or we'll ask one of the high earning lawyers seated in this court to make the suggestion.
My lord, what I'll do is, your lordship may have it after
Yes,
some
yes,
time. My lord, I will take instructions. My lord, I will come back to my laws, my lord. I
Actually,
will
yes,
discuss it.
on the Google, the profile of the school, it appears a very good school. It's an
How
international
large it is? How many students?
Students is not given, but there are two branches. It is an international school. It offers different curriculums. It is also affiliated with Cambridge, etc. Also, my lords, I want to
No,
show you
no, no,
the
no.
Section 12C. The 25% is the minimum mandate of the law. It is not the maximum mandate.
Now the boy also doesn't want. He's
Yes, I
comfortable.
bow down, my lord. But this
Will not disturb.
That's not again.
yes, I bow down,
So let us have a
my
thing
lords.
so that his future education is little bit taken
Please,
care
my
of.
That would be, my lords, aiding the family otherwise.
Aiding the family is not the responsibility of the school. My respectful submission is this. You see, accident has not happened in the school.
You are not willing to say the figure. We'll put it about 10 lakh for this child's future education needs.
My lord, it will be absolutely, my lord, it will be absolutely beyond the capacity of the school. They're much beyond.
Then why did you refuse to say?
My lord, we have never denied. My lord, kindly see, he was admitted.
Counsel, we are on a different aspect. We asked you to give the figure, you refused. And you said that let the court do it. We have said the figure, and now you say that it will be beyond the capacity. All right, tell us the figure.
My lord, your lordship, I will come back to my laws. My laws may have it after 10-15 days. I shall come back.
We have spent too much time here. Please tell us the figure.
My lord,
Miss Bhatti can also assist us.
1 or 2 lakh, my lord, I will ask them. But, my lord, not more than
Maybe
this,
at
my
least
lord.
5 lakhs, my lords.
No, my lord, that will be too much. That will be too much.
Can be
It
an
is
FD in
not-
the name of the child for 2
You see, what is the wrong of the school? Madam, please tell us.
We'll find many wrongs, don't worry.
My lord is of the view that we should compensate very good, my lord.
Enough wrongs. Counsel, to fasten the school with some burden, we'll find enough wrongs, don't worry.
My lord, have it after 10 days. I shall come back, my lord, with the instructions from them as to how much can they afford, my lord.
Think about 2, we'll put it at about 4 lakh, and that let's do away with that. All right. Mr. Sinha, we are putting it at 4.
My lord, let it be 2. It will be beyond the capacity of the school also, my lord. It is very difficult. My lord, these days it is very difficult even to meet the expenses of the school. I shall produce the, my lord, balance sheet, my lords will say. There is no doubt, my lord, these days it is very difficult, my lord. They are not even getting admissions.
We do not want to audit the balance sheets of these schools.
My lord, as your lordship wishes, my lord, I leave it to my lords, my lord. I leave it to my, what I respectfully submit to lordship may say 2 lakhs of rupees. My lord, at the cost of repetition, we have never said to no to him. We have never said no to him.
I have said the figure 10, and you are saying 2. You are showing disrespect to me.
No, my lord. With regard, it is, my lord. I have all respect for my laws, my lord.
At least show a little respect to old Justice Roy.
My lord, in fact, in Shadra, my lord, the position is different. We are not equal to the other big school like, my lord.
My brother has convinced me to come down a little because he has a little more practical knowledge. He has taken into account perhaps the situation that might be prevalent in the school. I don't think we are not saying 10, we are not saying 5, we are saying 4 lakh. But this has to be put in a fixed deposit, and how soon you will be able to do it, please tell us.
Lordship may pass the order, I shall convey it to them. I shall definitely convey it to them.
And also convey to them that if they don't comply, there will be a contempt.
Well, they have to comply with my laws. Will pass the order. How can we say?
Don't put it in a casual fashion by, shrugging your shoulder and that I will convey to them.
Milord, I shall convey
They are
to them to
asking you
comply
how
with.
soon-
Comply with, Milord.
How soon you will do it tomorrow?
Milord, Your Lordship, yes, I shall convey it tomorrow.
No, are you going to pay tomorrow? I'm saying deposit tomorrow.
No, Milord,
Listening
tomorrow.
at all.
Milord,
So we are
this,
asking you, when will you do it? That's all we are asking you.
Milord, within a week, we'll do it. We'll ask to do it.
All right, very well. Take now. We'll say, Ms. Bhatti, that
Please, Manoj.
the FD be done within whatever time
Please, Manoj.
of 4 lakh, and this money should not be utilized by the household need,
That's
etc.
right, Manoj.
Only for the educational need.
Yes, Manoj.
And the first we'll say for a period of so much FD,
Please.
and then it will be given over for education, higher education.
Yes.
Once he gets out of the school street,
Yes.
at that stage, some money, and then thereafter maybe
Please,
another,
Manoj.
right? This is
Please.
what we'll say. Heard Mr. Pratik Sinha, the learned counsel appearing for the petitioners. Yeah. Also heard Ms. Ashara Bhatti, the learned petitioner, Solicitor General of India, appearing for the Directorate of Education, Government of NCT of Delhi. Yeah. In person to our last order, no stop. When this case was last listed on 13/2/2024, the following order was passed. The learned counsel submits that the student Priyangshu, give his name, huh? Student Priyangshu was located and he is currently and he's present in court with his mother and the teacher of the school where he is currently studying. So, at present, he is pursuing a student of class 10 in government school Shadra. Is it correct? Government school Shadra.
Yes, Government Boys Senior Secondary School.
Government Boys Senior Secondary School Shadra. Stop.
जबरदस्ती देगी.
Correct. We have interacted with Priyangshu and also his teacher. Stop. The student appears to be happy in his current school. Don't say happy, he's comfortable in his current school. Stop. As can be noted from the records in this case, comma, a direction was issued by the Motor Accidents Claims Tribunal, Kakarduma Court, in the MSCT number 123 of 2011, in Priyangshu Minor versus Sanjeev Kumar, 17, where the accident which led to the death of.
Actually, Malas, I'm not sure about that because I just read in the High Court order that the father passed away from cancer soon after.
Okay, that may not be correct. Where the accident where the economic circumstances of the student who has suffered a serious injury leading to amputation of his which leg?
Left
His
leg.
left leg below the knee was necessitated. So, accordingly, the learned MSCT opined that the injured child be admitted under the economically backward category within the EWS, then category, and court found that the petitioner's school is located near to the residence of the injured, and accordingly, the management of the school was directed to consider admission under the EWS category. So,
Site हो गया है.
the school in turn filed a writ petition 2699 of 2016 to challenge the said direction of the MSCT.
Much percent better रहेगा ये यार.
The learned judge also noted that as the school did not grant admission, petitioner school did not grant admission as an interim measure, he was admitted in class 1 in a local municipal school. The court also noted that the boy is enjoying, the boy is happy in attending his class in the said school. Stop. The court, however, noted that that Master Priyanshu not only belongs to the EWS category, but also is a person under the special child category and is entitled to study in a better school in the immediate neighborhood. So, accordingly, the petitioner school was directed to grant admission to the student in class 1. So, this was done to rehabilitate the accident victim who belongs to the EWS category. And the court observed that this is being done to render justice to the case. Stop. Whereas the school the petitioner school did not allow the matter to rest there and chose to file the LPA 517 of 2016 to challenge the direction of the learned single judge in the WPC 2699 of 2016. Single judge dated 26/8/2016 in WPC so. The school took the plea that there are no vacancies available under the EWS category in that school, as the school has already satisfied the 25% quota for EWS category mandated under the Right to Education Act. On the above aspect, the division bench of the High Court observe the following. Para 11, page 65. Say para 11. 12. 13. 15. 65, 66, etc. You should be following that. Para. The above decision of the division bench dated 21/9/2016 was challenged in this court, was challenged by the school in this court.
No, well, it's first a review. Impugned orders of review.
Was against the said judgment. A review petition was filed, which was dismissed on 1/12/2016. Stop. Then the school filed the present SLP to challenge the High Court's judgment. Stop. The notice in this case was issued on 31/3/2017, and the plea for interim order was categorically rejected by the court while issuing notice. Stop. The rejection of the interim order would require the school to comply with the direction given by the High Court as far back as in the year 2016, but it has not been done. Stop. The submission is that Priyanshu is not available. I think that's what they said, right? Was not available, and therefore admission could not be given. Stop. Para. The above contention on behalf of the school made by Mr. Sinha is found to be a feeble attempt to justify the failure of the school to comply with the categorical direction given by the division bench of the High Court on 21/9/2016. Stop. At the same time, however, we must also remain conscious of the fact that Master Priyanshu is receiving proper education in the government higher secondary school Shadra, and it would not be prudent to disturb his disturb him, uproot him from his familiar surroundings, familiar school stuff. At the same time, the inaction of the school to educate the address, to take adequate steps for compliance of the impugned judgment which has not been stayed by this court also requires to be balanced stuff. Para considering the surrounding circumstances, we deem it appropriate to say that the school must be tied down to compensate must be made to pay compensation for their failure to give admission to Priyanshu in their school in terms of the 3 concurrent directions given by the MSCT, the Learned Single Judge, and the Division Bench of the High Court. The school is accordingly bound down to pay a sum of rupees 4 lakh to help the further educational need of Master Priyanshu. So, the ordered sum be deposited in a fixed deposit in the Master Priyanshu to be represented by his mother. What is the name of the mother? Kindly write it out in a slip of paper. Ask somebody to write it out in a slip of paper. The FD should be made. The FD should be actually for a period of 3 years. And should not be the money in deposit should be utilized only to meet the educational need of Master Priyanshu. So far as expenditure from the deposited sum this need be made to meet some educational need. The claimant is at liberty. To whom, which court would be the appropriate court? The MSCT court?
Yes, my lords, that would be appropriate, my lords.
The appropriate application can be made.
This is Additional District and Sessions Judge Kaduma, who was also the MSCT.
Not to whom we have to deposit the money, my lord. Before bylaws, my lord, or directly to Priyanshu?
No, you can deposit in court, and we'll ask for FD to be prepared. All right.
Well, deposit before your lordships only.
Yes. No.
Please.
That particular code.
Which court, my lord?
That Kakaduma code.
It's
Milord, we have nothing. We have no record so far as we will deposit in the registrar of the Honorable Supreme Court, Milord.
Pratik Sinha,
Yes, Milord.
compensation cases, at some point of time, the claimant may have to move the tribunal for releasing a portion of the amount. If we keep the money with the registry of Supreme Court, supposing he has to withdraw 50,000 rupees, imagine the effort one has to undergo. On our directions, it will be, you please deposit with the tribunal.
All right,
Tribunal
Milord.
will do the rest. After
All
you
right,
deposit, you have no botheration with that.
Right, Milord. As your Lordship says.
To be deposited for the registry of MSCT Kakraduma Court to the credit of Master Fiangshu in the MSCT case number 123 of 2011. Appropriate application is permitted to be made before the said tribunal by the beneficiary or his guardian at the time of for meeting the educational need of the student. Ordered according to the above order.
Milord, kindly change my name, Milord. I am R.M. Sinha, Milord, assisting your Lordships, Milord.
Oh, we have said Pratik Sinha because that is the name which is reflected.
Milord, definitely. Milord, he is my son practicing, but presently I am appearing before your Lordships, Milord.
All right, we'll say RM Sinha.
Please,
assisted
Milord.
by Pratik Sinha. All right.
Yes, Milord. Yes, Milord. Grateful, Milord.